Okay, in SolidWorks, if you hit the middle mouse button and click on something, you can actually rotate around that object, whatever it is. So that at least makes this a little more controllable, although I'm sure you can edit the color, of these, the pink, if you don't like it. Okay, let's draw some damn ribs. Okay, let's say we want to, do this surface. Okay, it basically takes us into a sketch. So, I can draw like, a line between these two vertices. Okay, and check OK. And oh, alright, so basically, you can see it's kind of going the wrong direction, so we can click normal to plane. I'm going to decrease that. I don't know what's wrong with this stupid thing. Make it 2 millimeters, I suppose. Okay, and hit OK, and there's a rib. Now we can do the same thing by selecting like this plane, okay, and drawing a line on it from, like, let's say, I don't know, that edge to there. And stopping out. Okay, now we're back in the rib. That's what I forgot to do last time, stop out of the sketch. But at any rate, you can see, that it seems to be going the right direction. I don't know why it keeps turning orange. But then that creates a, gusset there. Now, you got this other plane, so we can go back into rib, select it, and you can see it's offset a little bit through the part. So let me normalize our view. I'll draw some friggin' lines here. And it's kind of randomly here. And exit out of the sketch. Okay, and you can see by default, that line's not touching anything, any edges or anything. But, draw a shelf, if we do it like that, or we can go and edit that sumbitch and have it go the other direction. Okay, of course, you got your various options here for on center and offsets and so forth. That's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, that'll create it, rib that way. It's a shelf. Or we can, like I said, edit it again and make it normal, and even put a draft angle on it. So I don't know what natural means. Let's see what that does. Okay, that failed. That failed. Because it didn't like that. Oh, it's because it's pointing up. Damn it. Okay. Make sure it's pointing the right way. So, anyway, but that, added a 3-degree draft angle to the part. Like I said, I don't know what the difference between natural is or whatever, but let's see. Let's go edit this rib and apply a draft to it as well. Let me go more. Okay. You can really see the draft angle on it. So anyway, that's the basics of the draft, the rib command, and I guess you could make rib networks too. I don't know. Let me go try to edit that sumbitch. Okay, let's try to put like, I don't know, something going this way and something going this way. Oh, I guess it won't let me do that. Okay, there we go. And check that, see what happens. I don't know what kind of view mode this is. Oh, I guess it does have a magnifying glass. Well, anyway, I don't know. Maybe it sucks. Anyway, I was able to use a separate rib operation and create, ribs anywhere I want. But, I don't know if this can create a rib network like, Solid Edge could or not. But, I could suppress these two features and try it. And hold on. Okay, I created a sketch. It doesn't seem to be griping at me. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Yeah, looks like it creates it just fine. I just had problems adding the lines after the fact, but it seems to work okay. And I just know at Solid Edge it was kind of a big deal, about their rib commands and everything. It seemed like it had a lot more options to it. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to see, but anyway, but I know their boss command was a big deal too. I mean, that was pretty fancy. But anyway, even on the older version, I think it was pretty fancy.